Okay, so since most of you will probably be using your Chromebook or some other kind of computer to access Office 365, you're going to want to go to the school website. So this address at the top, fpsk12.org. Excuse me. And then scroll towards the bottom. And then underneath Quick Links to, there's Office 365. You're going to log in using your email that you would use to log into Google anything. So for instance, mine is megan.bond@blackcatsk12.org. Yours will have that same ending. Your password will be the same one that you use to log in. If you're having trouble logging in, send me an email and I can get you added too if you are not able to access. So at the left here, you're going to want to open up Word. And again, if you cannot see any of these apps, then please email me and let me know so I can get you added. And then I'm going to follow the instructions along that I sent you. And so this is on page 26 along with Google Classroom. So you may have this pulled open too, so you can kind of look back and forth. And it says that you're going to go to File New, but in this case, you're not doing this on a regular desktop computer more than likely. So you're going to click on New Blank Document. That's what it wants you to do in number 2 anyway. When you get this open, you should see something similar. Then you're going to go to File, Save As, Save a Copy Online, and you're going to name it what it says to name it in number 4, which is W1-D2-cover letter tips. Then you're going to click Save. And so now at the top, you'll see your file name, and I will show you where your files go after we finish this one. And then the first thing that you're going to do is on number 5, it says to choose Home. And then you're going to find the formatting marks, and you're going to want to click on that so that you can see them. And if you did it correctly, then you should see a backwards P on your screen that's going to show you every little formatting thing that you do. You'll notice that there is a black dot in front of the P. That is actually a space. So when you go to number 6 and you start typing what it tells you to in bold, it says your cover letter may be the first impression the company has of you. And it goes on. So you want to type everything that's there in bold. Again, this document is attached to Word Assignment 1 and tells you how to complete the assignment. But I am going to walk you through it through this video so that you know exactly what you're doing in case you get lost, because I know there's a lot of words and this is where those keyboarding classes are really going to come in handy if you learned home row. If not, you may not like it as much because it takes you a little bit. And I'm telling you, the more you practice, the better you get. This will help you for other classes as well, so you are able to finish your work rather quickly so you can have time to check back over it. So I just did number 6, 7, and 8, and then 9 says to save and close the file. So I'm going to actually not do anything here because we're in Office 365 and it's saved because it's saved to OneDrive. So then I'm going to show you, if you go back to your app launcher and then you go to Office 365, you'll see your files here This one I just edited 3 minutes ago, so this is the one that I've been working on. So that is how you complete part of Word Assignment 1. There's another part to it. So you're going to click on your Word app again, and this is starting on page 27. And you are going to click on New Blank Document again. In this file that we're creating here, you're going to end up using throughout whenever you complete Word Assignment 2 and 3, you'll see. So first things first, it says that we were supposed to click the single spaced blank template. You didn't have that option, but you do whenever you're actually working in Word 2016. There is a way for you to make it single space if you go to this paragraph options button, and you can change the line spacing to single. And then I'm also going to change the after points to 0 and then press OK. And then it wants us to save it. So File, Save As. And you're going to name it this time W1-D3 cover letter. I'm going to save it. Oh, mine is already taken because I've already done this once. So that's something that you'll need to know how to do, is if you accidentally name one the same name, you can actually go in here and delete a file if needed. I know we had that issue in one of my other hours. So I'm going to click here and then might actually have to go to my files. Yeah, okay, I was in the wrong spot. So I'm going to delete this one. That way, I'm going to double check that this is the right one. It's not. That's okay. I can fix it. And press OK. And then File, Save As. This one should be, like I said, W1-D3-cover letter. It should work because I deleted the other file that had the same name, because you can't have two files with the same name. And then so now I am on number 5. It says to start typing November. Now, Office 365 does not have autocomplete like the Word 2016 version does. So you're actually going to have to type out the date, November 24th, 2016. And then it says to tap enter 3 times. And you need to turn on my formatting marks. That way I can see how many spaces are here. So if I go 1, 2, 3, then number 9 says to make sure you have them displayed, which we do. And then you're going to type the following inside address and salutation, tapping enter whenever you see a paragraph symbol. If you catch a typo, you can backspace enough times to remove the error and then continue typing. So this information is found on page 28 in those papers that are attached to Word Assignment 1. You'll notice that there are little black dots in between. Those are spaces. And actually, if you press Tab on your keyboard, you'll notice that, well, it should be an arrow. It's not in Office 365, but and if at any time you want to pause to type what I'm typing, then do that. Then you can pick up again with the video. That way you can just kind of do this with me. That's what I do when I do tutorial videos. If I'm watching something, I like try to learn how to use Photoshop. I will pause and then do what they do and then play it again. So now we're on number 11. You're going to type the paragraph. Oh, I've got a mistake here. Should be interested. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see this. This is actually a cover letter that we're writing. So if you were applying for a job, this is the setup for it. It's one of the business letters that you really need to know how to use for future reference whenever you graduate and get out in the world and get a job. So this is what you would turn into your employer with your information, of course, applying for the positions that you want. You can actually change the spacing. So if I place the insertion point, which is this I-beam pointer, and then just place it anywhere in that paragraph by clicking, I can go back and, not that button, click on the spacing and change it to 3, but that doesn't look very good. We're going to keep it single. So I'm going to go back to the line spacing button and click on 1. And then no need to save it because it's saved. But what you will need to know how to do is to turn it into Classroom. So once you're completely finished with a file, so like for this one, for Word Assignment 1, you'll turn in 2 files. This one, you're going to, when you're finished, go to File, and then you're going to Save As, like you're going to save it, and you're going to download a copy. And you're going to download. And so for you guys, depending on what you're working on, it might download right here. So then if you go to Classroom, then you're going to add that file. So you may have trouble figuring out where it's at. Let me know and I can give you some ideas. It may go into your downloads folder is what it probably will go to. So like for me, I would look in my files in downloads here on the left, and it's called W1-D3. And so there it is. So you should be able to add it from there, but you're not going to upload, you're going to upload and browse. You're not going to click on Google Drive. You'll click on File instead whenever you're adding the files. So there should be 2 files there. There was another one. The other one that you did was this one, the W1-D2, you're going to go to File, Save As, download a copy there as well. And you're going to add both of those files to that Word Assignment 1 Dropbox. So hopefully that helps you guys, but if not, email me and I can try to help you out the best that I can to get you to where those files are in there.